Namaste, dear listeners, and welcome to the IWA channel, Astro in with Abhi, Oneness in Astrology and Spirituality, bringing in awareness by Abhi. Thank you to everybody that has subscribed to my channel. If you haven't as yet, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button, like, and share my podcast so that many people can benefit from my podcasts. So, I'm going to go straight into it. As you can see on from my previous podcasts, I'm basically unraveling a huge amount of questions that have popped up over the last 3 weeks, and particularly in the past 2 weeks that I haven't been present. So there's a question that I actually love answering. This question, it's something that I've answered many times, but it explains the sciences behind the 666, the mysticism behind the 666 and Saturn. Now, the question wasn't asked in such a manner, but more or less around the lines of explaining what the mark of the beast is, who the mark of the beast is, and what does 666 have in correlation to the mark of the beast. Now, why I include Saturn here, you guys will understand if you stay tuned towards the end of this podcast. It'll clearly make sense to you. So, if you've been following me for a while, you would have noticed that I tie everything back into spirituality and astrology. I bring both together so that you can see that everything that you can possibly see is astrology. It's just that you can't make sense of it because this has been kept away from you. But nevertheless, if you look at a clock, 1 always looks at 7, 12 always looks at 6, 3 always looks at 9, 10 always looks at 4. You will never find 3 looking at 2. The polar opposites, they work this way. And if you take the polar opposites of the clock, the numbers on the clock, and if you minus them, they bring you to a number 6. Do that and you'll see. 1 looks at 7, 7 minus 1 is 6. 2 looks at 8, 8 minus 2, 6. 9 looks at 3, 9 minus 3 is 6. If you look at it, there's 60 minutes in an hour, there's 60 seconds in a minute. In a day, there's 24 hours. Now, if you add 2 and 4, it gives you a 6. So here's your 666. Together, this is the 666. Now, if you look at a cube has 6 sides. This is a geometrical shape that give rise to physical matter. Remember, we are spirit. We have come down to physical matter. We've got the body. In consciousness, 666 is 3 sixes. And if you look at what the number 3 represents, 3 represents your thoughts, your emotions, and action, which is the 3 aspects of creation. Now, I am saying that based on your consciousness, your vibration, 666 is the beast, and you are the beast when your thoughts, emotion, and action is only going towards your physical reality. Meaning, if you are vibrating in the dimension of the root or the sacral dimension where um, it's all about physical, the material, the flesh and bone, you are the beast because you're vibrating in a very low platform in the material dimension. You're trapped in the material frequency, right? So you are the beast when your thoughts, emotions, and actions is only going towards your physical self, cutting you off from your true self, which is your spiritual self. Then you become the beast. That's why 666 is 3 sixes. This is why you see the 666 everywhere. Now, this basically symbolizes the worshipping of the physical plane, keeping you entangled by material modes of nature. So, this physical plane, if you look at this physical plane, this is governed by the god of time, which is governed by Saturn. Right? Now, if you do understand a bit of religion here, if you go back into your books, you will see that the worshipping of Sri Hanumanji helps Saturn's influence over you. It actually minimizes it. Now, Saturn is the god of time, karma. So Sri Hanumanji, he was beyond time because he is the incarnation of Shiva, and Shiva is beyond time. So therefore, Sri Hanumanji was beyond Saturn, beyond time. All right. So this is the reason why you'll find also a lot of people when they are governed by their senses, when the senses are overpowering them, they are trapped in the matrix system, which is the 666, keeping in the physical plane. where your your insights are very, very low. Anxiety, fear, lust, envy, greed, animosity, all of these experiences are a consequence of this dimension of reality that you're in, which is the triple six, which is a mark of the beast. So the mark of beast is a state of consciousness, which is a material dimension. That's how I would best explain it to you. So thank you very, very much, dear listeners. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Love you all lots very much. I hope you understand the mysticisms behind triple six Saturn, and you are being the marker. You are the mark of the beast when you are vibrating low, and you are the state of heaven, or in a state of heaven when you are as consciousness, you are rising beyond that which is a material dimension. Thank you, very, very much, dear listeners, dear viewers. Hare Krishna, Jai Shri Ram, Om Namah Shivaya, and goodbye.